So this spring I visited Paris for the first time in my life, and honestly I was kinda skeptical beforehand. Obviously it's one of the most visited and popular cities in the world, and I thought of it as kinda cliché. I also had this image of Paris only being fancy schmancy, and since I basically don't know a word of French, I was actually quite nervous. But the minute we landed in Paris, I forgot all about this, since I was immediately amazed by the beautiful architecture and the warm and friendly vibe. We stayed in Le Marais, mostly because this is a neighborhood known to offer a lot of nice places to eat and drink. We did visit most of the tourist attractions. Stros omkring här, lite natur. Wow. But what I enjoyed most about this trip was the food and wine. So here are some of the places where we ate that I can highly recommend. The first thing we did after arriving was walking down to the Jewish quarter of Le Marais, where you can find what is known to be the best falafel in Paris. Falafel. I have to say, I did not expect to find the best falafel I've had so far in Paris. We figured we couldn't miss out on the famous grilled sandwich at Chez, Miam, which is located in the oldest market in Paris. Usually this is a pretty busy place, but we went here on a weekday morning, so as you can see, we were pretty much alone. We both had our grilled sandwich loaded with caramelized onions, avocado, mushrooms, tomatoes, salad, cheese, ham, and so on. Out of all of the well-known food places in Paris, this is one that you shouldn't miss out on.
Smakar den då?
Så jävla god! I also recommend you to do as we did and enjoy your sandwich in this beautiful nearby park. Fun fact is that it wasn't until months after coming home from this trip, scrolling through my photos and seeing this picture of this random man wanting me to take a picture of him outside a bar, realizing that it actually was Alain himself. Also located in this market is Les Enfants Du Marché. Here we had some really nice wine and also tried escargot for the first time. Det luktar ju väldigt gott. Gud, hur gör man det här? Men gud, jag får inte ut den.
One eternity later.
Och det här känns skitläskigt. Det är gott, men det känns jätteläskigt. Det känns jättekonstigt.
Herregud, jag vet inte om jag vågar det här faktiskt. Jag kan inte äta mer alltså.
So, since my boyfriend couldn't have more than one, I had to devour these myself. This place apparently won several awards for their croissants and baguettes, and as you can see, I'm having a really hard time finding words. Den är jättegod. Den är jättegod. Jag smakar lite av den andra. But to sum it up for you, both the croissant and the pain à chocolat were delicious. They had a lot of layers, were buttery inside and really crispy outside. And if you're a somewhat sane person that's into chocolate, I can highly recommend you to visit Jean-Paul Hevin. The macarons here were out of this world, especially the chocolate one. Åh jävlar. Oj. Oj. So, one of the things that really stuck with me and that I have thought about over and over since coming home from this trip is actually one of the most simple meals we've had, a jabambeur, which basically is high quality baguette, butter and ham. And despite so few ingredients, we were overwhelmed by all of the options of different types of ham that this place offered. And last but not least, I recommend you to visit Café Charlot and to order several starters for dinner, especially since the cheese and bread here are so good. I wish I could spend every evening like this.
Ja, jättegott. Vill du grann?